presence felt. And, of course, with their big lead, they were able to give the bench a lot of run.
Hey, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the guys and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
Gasol's shot is good.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Cleveland the rebound. Mozgov from 13 feet. It goes down. Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
And, guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum. He can be a matchup nightmare if he can get it in the paint.
There's the dish to James. LeBron is doubled. Here's Mr. Clutch. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Out of bounds. Cleveland. The point guards with the most steals over the course of the last month. Michael Conley, number 1.
And all those swipes have come for him because of that endless energy with which he plays on the defensive end. I mean, whoever he's guarding, he sticks to them like glue on the perimeter.
You know, for many point guards in this league, defense is an afterthought. He's not one of those guys. I mean, he puts as much into his D as he does into his O.
Assist from Michael Conley. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they won their last contest, that game against the Boston Celtics.
And we've talked about how in the NBA you've got to earn your points the hard way, and that really wasn't the case in that game for them.
No, there was no hard way about it. I mean, they got their points easily on dunks and layups against a defense that really didn't offer much of a fight.
Drive by Adams. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Adams has got 6 points. Clarky talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition of that.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, not even through the first half, and it's been one heck of a battle.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Irving can't hit.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
The feed to Gasol. Little turnaround, and that one falls coming off Conley's feed. 8 points for Mark. Gasol.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
I didn't see that miss come. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Conley dishes to Randolph. No good with the elbow jumper.
And you really thought that was going to be a gimme, but unable to convert.
Yeah, and a little self-talk, angry self-talk for himself after that miss.
Here's Love, and that one off the back of the rim and in.
Well, he could have earned some style points there, but he really doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that wide open.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Cavalier girls.
And let's take a quick look now at some stats for Love. This past month,
the lasers in the game. Just a hard man to put on ice.
And Cleveland making a change here. Thompson's checked in, and Memphis also making a switch. Aminu's checked in. Now here's Conley. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. No good.
now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
Feeds to Randolph. Here's the floater. And the rejection by James. Love outside. Down low. Here's Mr. Clutch. That falls. Clean assist by Love. 8 points for Freak.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now here's Conley. Picked by Randolph. Here's Aminu. No good on the three. Adams' shot is good.
And back and forth we go. That bucket gives us another lead change.
Too many of those to count. These teams have matched each other shot for shot, play for play. It has been impressive.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. As we approach the playoffs, let's see how the East is shaping up. You look at Chicago. What a run they've had this year. In first place and charging seemingly at will toward the postseason. These guys have been outstanding. And, of course, the Cleveland Cavaliers. They just haven't had the type of record they've wanted.
And seeing where the Cavaliers are, they're going to stumble towards the finish line this season with the playoffs nowhere near a possibility.
And, you know, Greg, this season is not sitting well with their fans or ownership. I assure you, this will not be a quiet offseason for them.
Amon Shumpert's checked in for the Cavaliers. Patrick Beverly comes in for Kyrie Irving. And that one goes in. 2 from the line. That time. Memphis trailing here. Kicks it to Aminu. He dishes it to Adams. They set the screen. Memphis moving that ball around. 4 on the clock. Here's Wright. And he dunks it down. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
Well, neck and neck. How about that? I mean, ferociously competitive. I mean, tight as me in an airplane bathroom.
Yeah, that's not the visual I was looking for right now, but there have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Here's Conley following the score by Cleveland. Wright sets a screen for Conley. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Stokes has got his first bucket of the night. Pass to Mr. Clutch. To the inside. And Thompson kicks to Beverly. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Conley with it. Now guarded by Mr. Clutch. Conley with the screen on James. Adams, the pass to Conley. Again, Memphis.
It's like everybody is in a rhythm right now. Incredible stuff here early on.
Both teams playing downhill. You know, coaches say that all the time. You want to play downhill. Well, at some point you think somebody's got to cool off in this one, right?
And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game. Smith checked in for Mr. Clutch.
J.R. Smith.
And the Grizzlies leading by 7. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Green is the 3 with Zebo at the 4. Al-Farouq Amino is out there with Conley. And it's Gasol at the pivot spot manning the middle. On the wing, Green. And that one falls coming off Conley's feed. Conley's got assist number 8 here in this one already. And the pass to Mr. Clutch. Knocked loose. Can they get it? And it goes for the 5th time and 10 shots for him this game. And the Grizzlies shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Celtics had a nice performance. He ended up with 34 points and seemed to have a hand in every defensive stop. Good numbers for him in both the steals and blocks columns. His performance will be a high note in what has been a disappointing season for his team.
All right, Doris. Well, guys, coming off a performance like that has got to have him supremely confident right now.
No doubt. I guarantee he comes into today's game feeling there isn't anything he can't do on the floor right now.
Tell you what, Greg, I think he might be right based on that last game. I'm inclined to agree with him.
Decker's checked in for Cleveland. He hits both from the stripe. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Irving with the ball. Conley picks him up and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
I tell you what, they got a nice reservation for him over on the bench. If he keeps this up, 4th turnover already.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Smith is checked in. Big group substitution here for Cleveland. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. LeBron comes in for Decker. Mr. Clutch, he's checked in for Smith. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Irving. Memphis also making some changes. White, he's checked in for Gasol. Jarnell Stokes comes in for Zach Randolph. And it's Adams in for Al-Farouq Amino.
You know what? A low percentage pass on that one, but sometimes it's worth the risk.
Well, that time the risk did not pay off because it was well defended.
Memphis leading by 20. 5 on the clock. Here's Green.
Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam.
Boy, you got to build a wall around the bucket to keep this man down.
Wow, I tell you, I just cannot get enough of those kind of plays. What a rim wrecker.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. The Cavaliers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
And they've made progress in that department from last season.
Can't make the second free throw, missing both.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
The Grizzlies shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And collectively, they're only about 73% as a unit right now.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
Mozgov. A dominating.
Well, obviously things have not gone your way to this point, at least through the first 2 quarters. How are you guys going to get back in this one?
back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a different look now for Cleveland. Smith comes in for Mozgov, and it's Mr. Clutch in for Iman Shumpert. Mr. Clutch in at shooting guard. J.R. Smith out there with LeBron James. Then there's Kevin Love, and it's Irving in at the 1. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
And guys, something every team strives for is getting points off of turnovers, and they've done that here in both halves.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
And he sinks the second. Cleveland's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. LeBron kicks to Irving. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And the Grizzlies leading by 19 points. Randolph, a screen on Irving. They double-team Conley. And the wide-open shot from Green. And that one falls coming off Conley's feed. 14 points for Jeff Green. Down low, here's Mr. Clutch. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. The Cavaliers have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight. First free throw is good.
Boy, perfect half at the free throw line for them. That'll help their comeback effort for real.
And Clark, those free throws need to continue if they're going to get back in this game.
Some good numbers for Mr. Clutch. 16 points, and he's produced 6 points from the free throw line. That's nice work.
And Clark, it'll definitely help their cause.
That is good. 12 points for Zach Randolph. For Cleveland, they've gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Love with the screen for Irving. Here's the screen. Pass to Love. 6 to shoot. But a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Just couldn't get a hand in the face on that one.
That's using what you got. He's got a height advantage, put it to good use there, and got himself a clean look.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Irving passes to Mr. Clutch. Green against LeBron. Cleveland moving it around. And again, it's Cleveland.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Conley dishes to Randolph. Back to Conley. Here's Adams, and it's blocked, but he gets it back. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. And we can talk all we want about their passing, but from three-point range, these point guards have been filling it up for the past month. Fourth, Kyrie Irving.
You know, if there are no other options available, any of these guys can just step back and knock down a triple. Great backup plan for any point guard to have.
Well, forget about using it as a backup plan. With the numbers this group puts up from deep, I think it should be plan A to have them stroking it from 3. Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jeff Green. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, not afraid of the physical play, but he still needs to stay under control.
Yeah, he obviously was not under control right there. Not much doubt he was going to get whistled for the over-the-back call.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for... Cleveland. And Memphis also making a switch. Al-Farouq Aminu. He's checked in for Jeff Green. Passes it to Mr. Clutch. A three-pointer off the mark.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far. Michael Conley with excellent vision on that pass.
Let's see some of the numbers here on Marc Gasol. An amazing run for him the second half of the season. He's getting around 16 points a game, 8 rebounds, and 5 assists. And he's been putting up points with regularity. I mean, that's what they depend on, his killer instinct on offense.
Yeah, and anytime this club needs a bucket, he's their go-to. Just irrepressible and a prolific scorer.
And Cleveland making a change here. Beverly's checked in. The Cavaliers have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
That free throw good for Mr. Clutch.
Taking 2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Thank you, Cleveland!
Now here's Conley. 14 points for him. They double-team Conley to the middle. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That one on Love.
Second personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line, the Cavaliers.
And he knocks down the first one.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
And both free throws good from Stokes. Cleveland's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Mr. Clutch, the pass to LeBron. LeBron is doubled. That's tipped. And Adams kicks to Stokes. And here we go. Beverly heading to the hoop. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got 4 assists now tonight.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
Stokes dishes to Aminu. Just 5 on the clock. Conley. Stokes kicks to right, and he jams it with authority.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne. It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Decker's checked in for Kevin Love.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
The drive by James. Thompson right side. He feeds it to Decker. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Inside. And now here comes Conley leading the break. Goes up and finished off by Wright.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc, and boy, are they taking advantage.
Here's Stokes. 6 points for him. Dishes it to Adams. This one for three. That's no good. He is 5 of 11 shooting from the field for the game. There's the feed to Thompson. Kicks to Beverly. To the paint. Here's Mr. Clutch. A second chance effort. Tries yet again. Got a hand on it.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Adams outside. He kicks it to Stokes. Shot clock at 6. Outside Conley. With the shot. Hits the front of the rim and out.
I love the anticipation defensively there to get into the perfect spot.
Over in the corner, Decker. To the inside. Beverly the pass to Mr. Clutch. From downtown, Stokes with the rebound. Stokes has got his 3rd rebound tonight.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Pass to Mr. Clutch. The dish now to Decker. To the middle. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Conley kicks to Stokes. Adams outside. Great tee that time from Mr. Clutch. Beverly the pass to Mr. Clutch. A three-pointer is right on target. Mr. Clutch has got 23 points. Conley, no good. And at the end of the 3rd quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Grizzlies.
More levels, more devils.
And we welcome you back as we get going here in the 4th quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything.
On your face forward, no good reason at all. We in a bad place. Hip hop is separated.
The Cavaliers trail by 21 on the court for Memphis to start the 4th. Green is the 3 with Zebo at the 4. Conley out there with Adams. And it's Aldrich in at the 5. Conley with it. Now guarded by Shumpert. Conley against Shumpert. Here's Green and stolen by Kyrie Irving. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break and finished off by Shumpert.
Boy, the pass there floated up to the precise spot where it needed to be.
And no messing around in the finish, huh? He powers it through.
Sure didn't waste any time there.
And guys, that's an alley-oop I guarantee you we'll be seeing on the highlight reels for the next few days.
Randolph a screen. Adams dishes to Randolph. 13 feet away. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night. Well, the Cavaliers shooting well. They're at 45%. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And the idea of setting a screen on that play was right, but just poor execution.
Yeah, it just can't be a hard screen at all costs. There is a legality to how you set a screen, so you got to be inside of both lines, legal and hard.
Love's checked in for the Cavaliers. Randolph a screen on Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From 12 feet out. That is good. 16 points for Jeff Green. We've gone about a minute and a half into the 4th quarter. Irving passes to Mr. Clutch. Outside Irving. Stolen by Michael Conley. To the left side wing. Randolph, no one around him. And that one falls coming off Conley's feed.
What a passing display he has put on here tonight.
Yeah, he's spoiling us, Greg. I mean, there's just another fantastic dime dropped right there. That one certainly should make the highlight reel.
Irving passes to Mr. Clutch. And yes, sir, that one drops. Mr. Clutch has got 11 in the second half.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Now here's Adams. D right on him. Outside Green. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Smith checked in for Cleveland. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. It's stolen. And now Conley running the floor all by himself. Another shot. Indeed, Prince drops it in.
Plays like that, the hustle plays on the backboard, the second chance points that have really caused problems all day for the defense.
There's the pass to Mr. Clutch. Smith against Prince. Mozgov sets a screen for Smith. Jumper off the screen. They get it back.
Just a really solid display there of rebounding. They've done it really all game.
Dominating on the glass, Greg. I mean, a huge advantage for them in that particular category.
They double team Conley. Robertson with the steal. And here's the fast break. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Mr. Clutch, and so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This crowd was stumped.
Well, Mark, this...
The 2K Sports postgame show.